Welcome back to the show, guys. This is episode 84, Truth or Theory podcast. Today is the birthday bash for Mr. E Willy. He's currently not here at the
Where
moment.
is he? That's what
Yep.
I want to know.
Yep. We got the one and only.
Michael McGreen.
That's him.
Did you forget my name?
No, I didn't. I didn't remember the last name.
Oh, okay. Well, I see how it is. I'm
Like-
Mr. Big Shot radio show host.
I know you was just Michael. Michael. Love Michael.
That's fine. You can love me all you want, but I'm taken.
Well, speaking of which, how's Steph?
Well, I'm not taken by Steph.
I'm
Steph's
sorry.
my best friend.
Best
She's
friend.
also my hairdresser. But yeah, Steph and I just got back from a vacation, which we like to do all the time. We like to take little trips and get away.
Yes.
We had a good time. It's always fun with Steph.
Yes. You guys are so close. I just assume that you're together.
Well, a lot of people assume so.
Yeah.
Would you believe some people think I'm a homosexual?
I can't believe it.
I know. I don't see it.
Just a Southern Belle to me.
I'm a well, I don't know. I think it's none of their business, to be honest with you.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true. Let's kick the show off with some good news. Cheers
Good
to
news, huh? Cheers to good news. Well,
Yes.
I'm gonna have this beer. Is this E Willy's beer?
Sure.
Well, it's gonna be mine now.
Have some.
I'm gonna have a sip of it. If we're going cheers, I gotta have a sip.
Yeah. Have a cheers. I would like to cheers to I'm gonna hold that there tarantula, and it's gonna be super scary.
Tarantula?
It's a tarantula, man. I can't believe it.
You're kidding me. There's
I
a
don't wanna do it.
tarantula in this studio right now.
Right there in that deal right there.
Oh my goodness! I thought that was an iguana cage.
No. Nope. Definitely a tarantula, a spider.
Oh,
I'm
my
freaked
goodness.
out. Oh, I don't want to do it.
Why are you doing this?
We have a Patreon show. Go check out the Patreon, by the way.
Patreon? What's the Patreon?
Patreon is where our listeners can come and see exclusive content for us, more about our personal
Like
lives,
the
and things like that.
OnlyFans?
Is
that what it
you
is?
can call it that, sure.
Is it rated R?
Yes, it is rated R.
Well, to each his own.
Yeah, so go check that out. Truth to Theory.
Cool.
Do you have any cheers to good news?
Well, Trisket got his shots. He's all up to date. That's always good news. He's gotten his little vet appointment. He all checked out clear. Said he got another 7 years in him.
Really?
Damn dog's 24 years old.
Holy smokes!
Yeah, he just won't die.
It's gonna stick it out with you till the end, huh?
He's probably gonna live longer than me, the little son bitch.
Oh man, that's good. I'm glad to hear that about Trisket.
Yeah. So what do you guys even talk about on this radio show? It's conspiracies.
This is
Y'all one of those QAnoners?
Yeah, QAnon. We've talked about Bigfoot. We've talked about aliens.
Yeah, see y'all got all these weird knickknacks and such as up here.
Yeah.
Y'all into all kinds of silly stuff.
Yeah, Ninja Turtles and Bigfoot and you name it.
Ninja Turtles.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's a conspiracy.
Yes.
I think they're down there.
Maybe, well, you think they're in the sewer system?
Probably.
Oh my
There's
goodness.
enough radioactive junk down there for it to happen. I wouldn't. If they told me it was real, I wouldn't be surprised.
Wow.
Wouldn't be shocked.
Me?
Yes.
Oh, I've seen some crazy shit, sweetheart. I would not be surprised as well. Yeah.
Oh man. Where's we're still waiting on old E Willy. He ought to be
Yeah,
here.
where the hell is he? I thought this was a birthday party episode. There's not even chips and dip laid out or nothing.
Oh, I'll have to let him know about the chips and dip. We gotta get
Yes.
some chips and dip.
Oh,
You got
geez.
You got a beer there. That's
Well, I'm gonna drink it. Hopefully it's his because I want to teach him a lesson for not showing up to his own party on time.
he. Yeah, I agree with you.
Who does
Fashionably
that?
late. Fashionably late. He likes to dress up. You know, he's
Yeah, I gotta go get some groceries after this, and me and Tristan are gonna go down to the Golden Corral and have a little bite to eat.
Golden Corral.
Yes,
Okay.
it's a tradition
Oh,
after
you
the
can
vet
eat.
appointment.
All you can eat, huh?
Yes. So
Sorry.
I'm sorry. Is there something funny?
I'm just picturing Trisket with a little plate.
Yeah, I have to sneak him under the table because they always complain. But
Yeah.
he's my social distress animal,
Oh, there
my
you go.
service animal.
Yeah.
But I hold him under the table and I just sneak him a little piece of the turkey and maybe a little fork of macaroni.
A little. Perfect.
So yeah, I have to get groceries. Nothing you want to tell me about groceries, JP?
Oh yeah. Speaking of which, go to Instacart.
Instacart. What's Instacart?
Use the Instacart. You can get groceries straight from the house. Order it in. Somebody will go and pick them up for you. And if you
Someone's going to touch my groceries during the COVIDs?
they're gonna have to.
Oh my goodness.
It's either that or you got to go down there yourself.
Well, that's a good point because I don't like wearing the mask. It chokes me.
Yeah.
And I get all the weird stares because the mask I choose. and I just do not enjoy going grocery shopping these days. I used to enjoy a coupon. What are you laughing about?
I'm just
Oh
happy to
my
be
good.
here.
Oh my goodness. Somebody's excited for the party, huh?
I
There's a
am.
big old party that's going down right now.
Yes.
Oh, hoo-ha, hoorah.
Yeah. So use our promo code. Do we have a promo code?
Of course they got a
Yeah,
promo code.
yeah, we have-
Everyone's got promo codes now.
Yeah.
What is it?
I can't remember off the top of my head, but it's going to be right down here in these links, I'm sure.
Oh,
Somewhere down here.
Jesus.
I'll make sure that happens. I'm terrible with that. But yeah, $35
I feel
off
like
your
it's
first purchase.
TOT podcast is your promo code.
Probably
I've heard your radio show before, and I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure it was TOT podcast.
TOT podcast.
Yeah,
that is the
you
one. Thank
son
you
of
for
a
reminding
bitch.
me. You watch the show more than I do.
Well, I tune in sometimes.
Thank you. We appreciate it.
Yeah, I try my best.
Yeah, use that promo code. Get $35 off your first purchase.
Okay. Well, what are we going to talk about? Because your listeners and your viewers don't just want to see y'all sitting here waiting for someone to bring presents and chips and dip.
Well, I want to know. Let's let them know more about yourself. Let's. What else is new? What's going on with you? What are you?
Well, I have a complaint. I could probably do just a little quick PSA.
Hey.
Since you have a platform, maybe this will help me because
let's do it. Tell the people
what you
think.
I have my own camera.
You have your own camera right there.
Shit.
We're gonna put it on you, and you tell
Well,
the world.
Hello there.
Tell the world.
Hello,
sir.
I'm Michael McGreen, and I have a frustrating problem that's been happening lately. And when I go to the restrooms in public, I've been noticing my name and my telephone number scratched in or permanent markered on the stalls.
No way.
And I don't know where it comes from. I don't appreciate it. I'm not on the market.
Okay. I hear you, Mike. I hear you. That is.
So I mean, it's just frustrating. It's my privacy, and I don't want. If it's one thing if they put my business cards out there, but they're just putting my name in ugly comments. The situation is just with the stalls. I've had enough of it. It's an invasion of my privacy. If it was business related, it'd be different, but it's not. And it's the rude comments. I've just had enough. So if you whoever's doing that shit, just knock it off, okay? Because I don't have time for it. And speaking of time, I need to get going soon because Tris gets out in the car right now.
Oh yeah.
And I got the AC running. I'm not one of those monsters.
Yeah,
you don't
break your windows, man. You got to be careful.
Well, I've done it at the PetSmart, the local PetSmart recently.
You broke them?
I broke a damn window.
Jeez.
I took a high heel out of my trunk and I just smashed the shit out of the the side of the window because there was a Cocker Spaniel sweating his little balls off.
Jesus, I can't believe it.
Yes, I was not on my watch. Not on my watch, sweetheart.
Well, sir, I applaud you for being an animal lover.
Thank you. I love the animals. I love the dogs.
Yeah. E Willy should be here any minute.
Well, I need to get going. The Golden Corral closes in 45 minutes, and you know how it is when you go to the restaurants and you go within that last hour. Yep. You might get some contaminants in your food.
Last call.
Yeah, you don't want to piss off the chefs.
Yeah, exactly.
The macaroni salad's out. They're not going to put it back.
Right. No,
it's time to close up. They want to get the hell out of there. They got lives too.
I hear you.
Oh, yes.
Okay. Well, yeah, I'll let you Willie know that you stopped by and
yeah, I'm going to just plug my business real quick.
Absolutely.
Michael McGreen's Private Investigations. If you guys have something you need me to investigate, they'll put the little website URLs down there for me. Yeah, I'm available. Business is picking up, but yes, I could always use more work.
Perfect.
Tris gets little medical bills aren't cheap.
Yeah. Having a pet is not cheap. I
yes,
hear you.
It's not. All right then. Well, thanks for having me on. I guess I'll see you, Willie, another time. Bye, guys. It was nice being on your radio show.
Yep. Good seeing you, Mike. All right, guys, we're back.
Sorry I was late. I apologize to my own special episode. But
it's your birthday, man. Happy birthday, by the way.
Thanks, brother. I appreciate it, man.
Yeah.
Isn't it weird that episode 84 fell right next to my birthday when I was born in 1984? 5/29/84.
Meant to be, man.
Numerology.
Meant to be. Oh, you missed your buddy. You just missed him, Michael.
Yeah, I saw him drive off pretty angry. He needs to be careful with the windows, though. Tristan almost fell out that damn window.
Probably jumping out trying to get you. Oh, chips and dip. One of the things that we need to, if we're gonna have guests, we need chips and dip.
Is that what he said?
He said a lot of it.
He's
not happy about the chips and dip.
He's a greedy bastard. So yeah, it is what it is. But
it's okay.
Appreciate him trying to come. I apologize for being late, guys. But we're here. We're gonna do it. been feeling a little weird. Woke up a little. I get my complection's a little off right now. I had a lot of weird dreams. Yeah, it's been a strange night. But I'm happy to be here. I'm excited about the episode. We're both rocking the TOT shirts. Get yours now with the link below.
Yes.
Unless you're listening to this episode, but if you're on YouTube, then there's actually a link you can go to and order yourself a TOT shirt. Bling, bling. And we have like 5 or 6 new shirts coming out. We're just waiting on them to drop. It's
got some good ones. I'm pumped about it.
Some crazy shit coming, guys.
I got a whole new wardrobe coming.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's kick off like usual, huh? You got cheers?
Yeah. I'll cheers to I lost 15 pounds, brother. I'm working out. I don't know if you can see it or not. But yeah, I lost 15 pounds. It feels good.
Yeah.
I'm slowly knocking down the dad bod and getting back to a slim, lean version of E Willy, a healthier version.
How do you feel? Like you feel lighter? You feel more energy? How do you feel?
It's sad, but yes, I already feel a little bit lighter just with 15 pounds.
It makes a difference, huh?
Yeah,
it really does.
Oh, also cheers to your wife, Sage. She did her job on my face recently, and she had to get a.
That's a funny way of putting it.
Yeah, I forgot what they're called, but you know what they're called? You better know what they're called. It's your wife.
Esthetician. Facial.
She did a facial on me, and man, it was bad. They called 911. They had a chisel in there. They were just hacking away. They had one of those ice pick things.
No, come on. She's got some scary looking tools though, huh?
They were fun, man. I like painful, weird things like that. And
she first came at me with that thing, and I was like, "What the fuck is that?" I'm not. I don't. My teeth are fine. It's not a dentist visit. And she's like,
I loved it, man, because I'm so grossed out by my nose lately, and man, there was so much dirty pores, and she kicked ass on it and got my nose a lot cleaner. I can already feel lighter. I might have lost the 10 pounds from just the dirty pores. 5 could just be fat. So yeah, I highly recommend you guys go check out Sage. We're not going to tell you right now where it's at, but if you want to know any of your local, contact JP on Instagram and he'll hook you up.
You know where to find me, TOTJP.
TOTJP.
Yeah, she said that you handled it a lot better than I do. So
I'm fucking
hats
tough,
off to
bro.
you, man, because I was
like,
I hate it. I can't do it.
Yeah, you don't have any tattoos either. So
no tats.
You're not a surface pain kind of lady. I am. I enjoy surface pain. It makes me feel alive. I'll take a sip. Why is my beer open already? What's going on here?
Nothing happened. Nothing happened.
Out of my beer?
Nope. Definitely not a man with a little gray mustache.
Oh, you say that? There is a couple little stray grays here.
Probably dog hair or something. Don't worry about it. You're fine.
Okay. But anyway, since I'm losing weight, I made a goal to myself, and this is the most white trash goal you're going to find.
Okay.
Try to top this if you're listening. So I made a goal weight that I'm trying to get to. I'll fucking tell you. Who cares? We're all friends here. I'm in the 230s right now. Daddy's a big boy. I'm trying.
That was a beer.
Oh, I thought you were like, what fat fuck here, huh? Burp, bro. Okay, bro. I was about to get triggered. I'm trying to get down to about 200, 205. That's where I think I'd be comfortable at, and I wouldn't look emaciated. I still better pack some daddy pounds on and hold the muscle weight. So I'm 200, 205, anywhere in that range. If I get there, I'm rewarding myself with a new tattoo.
Really?
Yeah.
What's your thoughts?
How trash is that, huh?
No.
I'm working on a few different things. I have, it all depends on the budget, man, because I really want a big back tattoo. I want my whole, like the majority of my back to be a tattoo. And I've been drawing a few different things that I really like. And one of them, I didn't show you yet, but I will show you. I'll show you real quick. And I'll put it up on the screen so everybody can see on YouTube. But it's not done yet. But these are 2 characters that I've loved for a long time that have been
oh yeah.
I've been a fan of way before they were popular and people were mainstream loving on them. So I brought them. I made them cool. Oh, look at that gun right there. Who brought the gun in here?
Beefing up, man. I got no guns. I'm string beaning it.
Ooh,
I am string beaning it bad. I need to start working out.
I feel weird. Yeah, it feels good to work out again, man. I need some more weights, bro. My weights are bitch weights.
Well,
I need some heavy weights. Weights are expensive.
I thought you were gonna do the season pass to the YMCA or whatever it is.
I don't know, man.
Have you been?
If you do it, I'll do it. I've been in there
I don't like
for work, not for you don't. You don't what?
I don't like working out in public like that.
I don't either, man. I can only do it if I have a friend with me. If not, I feel like a crazy person.
Yeah.
If you go with me, bro, we'll do it together. We'll pump each other up, Richard Simmons style. Sweat to those oldies.
Oh yeah. We are oldies and sweating.
Yeah, we're sweat and we're old. But right now, all I'm doing is push-ups and different free weight stuff with my dumbbells because I am very limited on equipment.
On the prison plan.
I'm on that prison plan,
Yeah,
filling up bags of water and just curling that shit. Garbage bags of water.
Wrapping a towel around the jungle gym and doing pull-ups.
Dude, have you done incline and decline push-ups before? That shit hurts, bro.
Yeah, it's hard. Hurts my shoulders.
Yeah, like it's okay that when I'm doing them, like I can't do that many of them yet, but when I'm done, holy hell, do I get sore.
Yeah.
Shout out to my buddy Jared. Him and I did it. We were on a little kick in like 2013, 14, where he'd come to my house and would work the heavy bag together and spar a little bit, and then we'd just blow ourselves out with like push-up type weight workouts and free weights. And one day we did I guess decline push-ups off of a chair in my backyard.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, we maxed out. We blew our arms out so bad. The next day we're at work. We had to wear hard hats where we worked, and I couldn't even like put my hard hat on my head. My hands were shot. I had to lean my head over to meet my hands and then put my hard hat on like that because the muscles to do it were like completely blown out from being a dumbass, not working up to it. But yeah, that hurt. That was fun though. It was a pretty funny day. Everybody watching me, handicapped T-Rex trying to put his hard hat on.
I think that's people's number one issue is they go to the gym first time of the year, whatever, right after springtime, and they work out so hard and they get so sore that they never go back.
Yeah.
Like that, I ruined it. I'm not going to do that again. What about jujitsu?
Man, I can't afford it, brother.
What are you talking
now,
about?
I can't afford
We're
it.
stupid rich from the Patreon now.
Yeah, brother. Cheers to the Patreon.
I mean,
Shout out to our Patreon members. We got Eric with an A, Eric D, Paul Hudson, Delinda, Moral Bob, Jacob Pellerin, some guy named E Willy, Trevor V. Shout out to Trevor V, our newest member.
Yep. Shout out
Welcome
to you.
aboard, brother.
Yeah, I think there's enough in there to definitely get you some jiu-jitsu classes.
Yeah, man. That money goes to knickknacks for the studio. Oh, by the way, there is one missing. Can you spot the missing one? And if you're only listening to this podcast, go check it out on YouTube and see if you can spot the missing figure from all the other episodes.
I think I know what it is, but I don't. Oh, I mean, I know where it was. I don't know what it was.
Okay.
I see the spot.
Spoiler alert. 3, 2, 1. What spot is it?
Right above your head on your right side. Yep.
Right here?
Yep,
right where there's nothing
spot.
at? Yeah. My daughter gave me the little Grogu toy for the studio.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah, she was being all sweet about it. I was like, oh, thanks. That actually looks kind of cool, and it's a good fitting thing for the studio. I appreciate it. The other day, I was taking a nap in the basement, and she came in here, and I woke up, and she said, I'm gonna keep the Grogu now because I miss it and I want to play with it. I'm like, that's fine. You can be a little take backer. That old phrase we can't say anymore.
I shouldn't,
Dude, we're gonna come back
so
to that because that is a really fucked up phrase.
It's one of those things. Yeah.
Yeah, we're coming back to it. Don't even forget because I want to dissect that.
Okay.
I said, yeah, that's fine. If you want to be a little brat and take your gift back, take it. I don't care. I don't want it anyway. She's like, well, I already did. I did it while you were sleeping. She already took it and she's already playing with it. I was like, all right, that's fine. I'm going to replace it with something.
You know what used to be up there? What I was thinking it was?
What?
Crow. Yep.
Crow is right here.
Yep. That's what used to be up there.
Yeah.
And that's what I was thinking it was.
I bought this several years ago because I'm a huge Brandon Lee, Bruce Lee fan.
Mm-hmm.
And I love the movie The Crow. But it's too damn tall.
It's a big one.
It makes the angles off, and it's way bigger than everything else. It just doesn't flow. So he gets the floor down here in timeout. But I got something funny I'm going to put up there.
Really?
Yeah, and it's probably a little too small now I think about it, but it's going to be funny. I'm buying those little chattering teeth.
Ah.
Because I'm such a Joker fan.
Yeah.
I'm going to put that up there, put the Joker next to it, who's right here. I'm going to move him up there and put the helmet behind me, move some things around.
Dude, the Joker doesn't get enough credit. Like, everybody just thinks, like, I don't know. He doesn't get enough credit, even though they made a movie with him. But
yeah, I freaking love the Joker.
Probably the best Batman ever.
Which one?
The one with the Joker.
The Dark Knight?
Dark Knight.
Heath Ledger? Yeah, dude. I'm a massive Joker fan, and I've been a Joker fan before it was cool. I'm going to go ahead and say it. And I say it in my little intro video from my solo podcast about E Willy that I've always wanted to be Batman, but I'm actually the Joker.
Mm.
I am the Joker, brother. I'm the Joker.
Dude, what's your take on are you hero or villain?
Me?
Where do you side with?
Me or the Joker?
You. Like, do you side with heroes or do you side with villains better? Like, what do you like
I'll
better?
say heroes. My brother will tell me villains.
Yeah?
He always says I'm a villain. Like we always joke about Star Wars. We had lightsabers. I would have a red one because he thinks I'm a Sith,
Ah.
but I'm not. I'm a nice guy who does bad things, or am I a bad guy that does nice things? I don't know. It's to be determined, guys.
That's
Maybe check out on Patreon. You'll find out soon. You
go.
let me know what you think if I'm bad or good.
Let's do a poll.
We'll do a poll. Is E Willy evil villain or is he bad? Oh, we have a guest.
Uh-oh. Who do we have here?
Who do we have joining us?
Hey,
Hey,
how are you?
I'm good. Can you see me?
We cannot see you.
We can only hear you.
stand
There
by.
she is.
Oh, got the shirt. We're all wearing them.
Yes. Rule, Monica.
That's awesome.
It's great to be here. What's that super Orby thing? Is that a visitor from another planet tuning in?
Those cool lights that when you touch it and it goes to your.
Nice.
Yeah.
The crazy thing is we just showed up one day and it was in here. That's what's cool.
I have a feeling it's a portal to another plane.
Hey, we can only hope.
JP and I
what's
always
going on?
joke. We always joke about those little dry silicone packs.
Uh-huh.
If we eat those, that's how you leave the Matrix.
No, that's,
I think
said
that's
that.
probably true. You
Yeah.
do. I was listening to a podcast today about Francis Bacon called The Hidden Life is Best. And the idea is that the material world's no good and you want to just exit. And I thought that's a risky strategy.
Yeah.
How do you know if you're right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's scary.
exactly.
It's very scary. It's Russian roulette.
So I'm interrupting something. Is there someone else in the
We were just having girl talk and then you came in, so
nice?
we'll extend it.
nice.
We're just BSing.
So,
We're just
Happy
hanging out.
birthday.
Thank you very much.
You're
Cheers
welcome.
to you, Monica.
Thank you.
Cheers to you,
Oh,
JP.
No, cheers to that.
what are
have a
you
drink?
drinking? I need something.
We can't say they're not
Just-
sponsored.
Just some beers.
All right, I'm gonna summon my wine guy. I have a personal wine guy.
There you go.
Yeah.
Does he also go by husband?
Yes, he is the elusive Mr. Perez.
Oh,
And,
elusive
he-
Perez.
Here I gotta text him. He is so committed to me drink. I don't drink a lot of red wine, and he has a ridiculous amount of red wine. So he wants me to drink it. So
Yeah.
it's always in his interest to bring me red wine. He feels
That's
like
funny.
if he can only get me fully on board, we could drink so much more wine.
Where are you at? This is a different background than we're
Yes.
used to.
Yes, I had an office briefly, and so I had all my stuff there and I had backdrops and everything. But I have a little corner in the guest room where I do my podcast,
There you go.
and I thought I could make it work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's an okay backdrop, right?
It
Oh, yeah.
is. Who's the boxing champion in the background?
Oh, that's Triple G, Gennady
Oh, I
Golovkin.
s-
He's
I
the
see it now.
people's champ.
Yeah,
I
he
saw
is.
him get robbed in
Really?
person in Vegas from Canelo Alvarez, who
Are you a boxing fan, Monica?
I like the sweet science a little bit. Sometimes I come from a
What?
long line of boxers. My grandfather was the U.S. Army champ in Panama. He was called
Shout out
Panama
to
Pat,
Grandpa.
right? Panama Pat Malarkey. And my brother was a Golden Gloves fighter in New York. I saw him fight at Madison Square Garden. He was on a
Wow.
ticket once with, I think he was on his ticket once with a boxer. The headliner was Tony Iadanza, later known as the actor Tony Danza.
That's awesome.
Wow.
Yes, I met
Samantha.
Muhammad Ali.
Yeah.
Samantha. That's
Yeah,
that's my Tony Danza impression.
Nice.
Who's the
nice.
boss?
Yeah.
You seen Who's the Boss?
Uh-uh.
Oh man.
I saw
too
one
young.
episode and Delta Burke was like a guest. She made a cameo. And I don't know if you remember, Delta Burke was from a show Designing Women.
Oh yeah.
And she was gorgeous, but she was kind of plump. Well, in this
Just like me.
episode,
Just like me.
yeah,
Gorgeous
me too.
and kind of plump.
I feel like I'm not plump, but you can tell by the shirt fits me a lot different from how it fits you. But Delta Burke, and in the early days, she was so unbelievably gorgeous, like Keely Shea Smith, who is Pierce Brosnan's wife, just like absolutely like so gorgeous that it probably broke her. You know, like you just can't be that gorgeous. You just have to eat something, or I don't know
Tell me
what.
about
Like
it. Yeah.
perfection cannot exist on this
Yeah.
earth. So anyway, yeah. But I didn't watch that show too much. I used to watch Taxi. I'm old.
Taxi's good too.
Yeah.
Taxi
JP's
was-
what do you watch all the time? Frasier?
Yeah, those old shows I like to watch. Frasier and Seinfeld. And
Yeah, I like Seinfeld too.
all those ones. Yeah.
Yeah, Seinfeld. All this stuff of the election fraud is reminding me of Seinfeld because you know, I don't know if you've been aware of this. I think probably the greatest honor of my podcasting career is that a clip of a video I did with an election integrity activist from Georgia was played on No Agenda this week.
Yep.
was
Yep. I heard you
pretty-
mention that on your last episode.
Oh yeah,
That's
no, I'll
awesome,
be
Monica. I didn't know that.
Yeah, that is
I'll
awesome.
mention that over and over.
No, that's really cool.
Yeah, you got
Really
to.
cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was super awesome. And what it was about was that every week we've been just plodding along with our friend Garland from Georgia, who's always been an election integrity activist since as long as I was in Georgia. So for my show, I had 8.5 years and I always had him on, one of the few guests. And he was just fighting this lawsuit in Georgia because he has an election integrity thing called voterga.org, and 4 of the auditors, so Georgia had an audit like some of the other states this past November for the Biden Trump election, and some of the auditors found irregularities in the ballots. Like they swore to the court that they believed some of these ballots had the earmarks of being invalid.
Mm-hmm.
And so I keep reading today, for example, the New York Times was on the front page of Yahoo. It said, basically, what's all the fuss about? The election in Georgia has been audited. And I'm like, okay, it's just like the Seinfeld episode with the reservations. It's like, yes, they took the reservation, but they didn't keep the reservation. They audited it. And they found something wrong, and then they just like, well, we audited it. It's like, no. You have to deal with it.
That's a good point.
So
I have to watch
always,
that episode again. That's funny. That really does match up.
It's
You know, it's another-
exactly.
You know, it's another good old show that nobody talks about, and it seems like not many people watched. Is Wings. I loved Wings.
Yeah, Wings.
Yes, that was a great show.
I love
But-
Wings. I went back about 2 years ago and watched the whole damn series straight
Yeah.
through at night, just different episodes.
What were the values like? Was it
The-
good or was it bad? Was it raunchy? Was it wholesome? Was it just plain funny with no self-consciousness at all?
For Wings?
I have a follow-up question. Yes.
Well, for me, I realized that when I watched it as a kid, so many jokes went over my head that I
Yeah.
get now. I'm like, holy crap, that's hilarious. So I can't believe they said that.
Oh, I'm gonna have to go back. My favorite show ever is Arrested Development, and my kids also love it. So I absolutely know it's like real timeless humor. But another show that I am rediscovering and my kids also love is the show Scrubs.
Mm.
Which
I forgot about Scrubs.
Scrubs, it's really funny. Like, I mean, I cannot stop laughing just over the stuffed dog named Rowdy. I don't know if you remember that. I have a stuffed dog named Delilah who's actually still alive, but you're not going to be able to tell the difference after we stuff her from what she is now. She just lays there. And so I always cannot stop laughing at this concept of Rowdy the dog who doesn't move at all. But the values are really wholesome and they're very considerate, and they make jokes about the stereotypes and stuff that nobody cares about. Like nobody's self-conscious about it. And it's funny. Thank you so much.
It worked.
The elusive
Mystery
Mr. Perez
Perez.
strikes
It
again.
worked.
Thank you.
Put a little
Thanks for
silhouette
cardio.
walking past.
That man's a hand
Oh, you
model.
saw-
That was a
Oh,
good looking
yeah.
hand.
Yeah, yeah. It knows how to hold a glass of wine.
Yeah.
That's
That's for sure.
funny.
But there's one of the stars is a black surgeon named Turk, and he complains that, I guess this was just a moment in time. He's like, you don't understand what it's like to get picked first for everything, to always be the kid on the cover of every like camp or school or whatever. And then they're like, yeah, well, everybody gets a chance to be on the cover. It's like twice, and you see him on the cover of the camp brochure, but it's him. And then it's like another him over here, like, because they wanted to make it look like there were more black people.
Yeah.
Oh,
And it's just unself-conscious
awesome.
and just simple, funny stuff that like you freak out about now to say anything, to try to make jokes that just didn't, that brought everybody together in just a common sense of humor. And I really feel like that we're on the verge of literally banning humor.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
yeah.
feels like it. I started Always Sunny in Philadelphia because people always told me that I would enjoy that show.
It is good.
And I just started it maybe like 3 or 4 months ago, and I'm almost all the way caught up now.
Yeah, it's
I
a
love
good
it.
one.
That show
It's
is
great.
yeah, it's
I like
hilarious. It's so freaking funny. It has that same kind of vibe that Seinfeld had, where it's just following people that are just completely useless to society and just bad for everyone. And it's so funny how they get through all these situations.
Well, that's what the only thing I didn't like about Seinfeld, I always thought it was funny. But what I didn't like is that there was something wrong with it. I felt like this doesn't feel like New Yorkers. And then
Yeah.
back then I moved to LA. So that show was in the 90s and I've lived in LA a couple of times. And as soon as I moved to LA the first time, I was like, "Oh, I get it. Those guys are," and I know Seinfeld was from New York, but that show was LA. It was
Ah,
really LA. It was that kind of, because New York has a lot of culture and a lot of norms, and you can do things. When you do things that are fucked up, people get mad at you. They yell at you and stuff.
Yeah.
Like that's the New York culture is like you'll do something stupid in a traffic light and people will hang out the window and call you the most vile names, just screaming, cursing. And to your credit, as a New Yorker, you're like, totally my bad, sorry.
right.
So, but in LA, like they start fighting back. I'm like, wait, you were wrong. But fuck you though. And it's like,
Yeah.
but you were wrong. You know, like what? I don't understand this. Like, what is wrong with you people? I say I'm wrong when I'm wrong.
That's crazy.
There you go. See that people need to take it from New Yorkers. Own up to your shit.
Yeah.
if
Yeah,
you mess
New
up,
Yorkers-
you mess up.
They're so, you think they're rude, but this is the problem. And actually, I've been thanked to clarify this. If you're in New York waiting online, and it's online in New York, I guess it's in line everywhere else. So you're waiting online and you finally get to the cashier and she's like, "How are you?" You're like, "What? You have a fucking problem? There are 20 people on here. They want
Yeah.
to get home to see their kids. How am I? Do you even know me? You care how I am?" That guy in the he's not, his kids are going to be asleep before he gets home. If you ask every person on this line, "How are you?"
Well, that's,
And,
that's so
it's
wild.
It's the New York
Yeah.
minute. You don't have time.
No, you do not have time because it's an hour and a half commute. My parents' house was 17 miles outside the city, and it would take an hour and a half. Like
Holy
even LA
damn.
traffic doesn't hold a candle to that. So you can't be chatting with people. So
Dang.
I grew up completely opposite, being a southern belle in Louisiana, southern little dame in Louisiana. Yeah, we freaking talk. You'll talk to strangers for 5-10 minutes, and that kind of mindset would get killed in New York.
no, but then I lived in Texas for 7 years. Houston was different, but I was in Dallas for 6 years. And it was, I mean, in my little community, the guys worked 9 to 5 with like generic jobs. None of the gals worked. They all had babies. Everybody was grilling at 5 o'clock on Friday. I mean, obviously those are generalizations, but when you went to the store, like you would chat because you just had time and it was
Yeah.
fine. And I didn't care at all, except for when they made fun of my accent, which was pretty frequent. So I had to curb it a little bit, but it
Hey,
came
lady,
back.
you
It's
talk
like-
funny.
You
They
talk
would-
phony, lady.
They would tell people to come listen to me talk, and I would be like, "Okay, you
Hey,
know,
Earl, get over here.
say
Come listen to
dog,
this
say
lady."
dog." Okay, fine.
Friends is a popular show too that takes place in New York, Central Park, whatever they call it, trying to play
Yeah.
off of Central Park, and that was all filmed in Los Angeles as well.
And
Yeah.
it just I can't I wasn't a big fan of that show. I'm not saying it was bad. It just I must have had a real job by then, not sitting around watching TV. But
Well, no, that show was what, late or early 90s ish, kind of mid 90s.
It started in like '94 and they went into the early 2000s.
Yeah, so that's probably for a
Yeah.
different crowd. I didn't ever got into it.
I think that show played a big factor. This is a conspiracy. I think that show
Nice.
played a big factor in modern society with people. Like, it seemed like people got way more used to sleeping around and being like, we'll date all these people, we'll date this person, we'll date that person, we'll screw around with them, and then go on to the next. They kind of made it normal. And then
Huh?
Sex and the City came out. That kind of
Yes.
made it normal too. Like,
Interesting.
it started a trend.
Interesting.
this was the thing with Sex in the City. And I never really noticed anybody else said it until I read a book that I highly recommend by Liam Sheff, Scheff, Liam Sheff, called Official Stories, Counter Narratives for a Culture in Need. He was a real liberal guy, but he was from like the old liberal journalist school that called out 9/11. You know, they're like, Republicans did it. We can talk about this. And then Obama came in and covered it up, and they were like, oh, I guess we can't talk about this anymore. But he was from the old school like that. And he's the only other person I saw notice this. I watched Sex and the City, and I thought, no, I was a real professional. I was a banker in New York City, and I knew everybody, you know, that was my culture. Like, people who were making too much money and working too hard. And I did not know women who acted like that. And I was like, it's kind of like gay men, not women.
Yeah.
And
that's
I
a good
found
point.
out it was written and produced and everything by gay men. And
Oh,
Liam
wow.
Sheff said the same things. Like, Sex and the City is about the culture of gay men at that time in the city. Now it's different,
Damn.
you know, but it was
That's
a
very
throwback
interesting.
to the real wild stuff that really was not good for people
Yeah.
back then.
Wow, I never thought about that. That's interesting.
Yeah, because women don't do that. It's not productive
Yeah.
for you to do that. It's like evolutionarily impossible for you to get your mind around squandering your uterus all over the place. Like, you can't just do that. What if it catches something? Like, then you're stuck.
What if it catches something? He calls it a. That's hilarious. Yeah, it feels like around that era, that's when people got more provocative, and then a few years later, the dating apps and all that kind of crap came out.
Yes.
It kind of normalized putting yourself out there more than it seems like people did before that. But I was so young, it's hard to say. That's when I was a teenager, but that's just the vibe I got from it.
I don't know. I mean, I even see at any generation, even the teenagers I know now, it's not natural for girls to be like that. Like, it's too, I wonder if it's even natural for guys to be like that. I always tell my kids, I don't try to like impose my morality on them, although I do think that cheap sex is like not good for the soul. I really think that's definitely not good for society or your family or anything.
Right.
But not
I
a huge
agree.
fan. But I do at least try to say that don't let physical intimacy outpace emotional intimacy, because then like you feel weird and you can never get to that emotionally intimate place because you're just like self-conscious. I don't know. It's hard to couch these things to my kids in the same breath as like, you know, your dad was the only. I don't know what it's like out there. I'm just guessing.
Yeah, I'm scared of that with my kids growing up, man. You can only control them so much. It seems like no matter what you do, they're gonna rebel and do their own thing, or whatever you think the opposite is. It seems like that's what they do. And
It
I
seems
have
to me
daughters.
it's all temper. You only have daughters?
Yeah, well, I have a stepson too, but my blood kids are two girls that I'm scared to
Yeah.
be raising.
Yeah, girls are tough. I was gonna say it's like the temperament really matters a lot. So I have a girl and a boy, and the boy who has everything about him is like my family, including the way he thinks. Like we just have I hear him talking like this is the exact same. So he follows me around when I'm doing my housework, and like I used to follow my father around when he was fixing cars and stuff, and it would just be the same thing. Like, it really doesn't make sense that you can't predict the future if you know where all the molecules are. And it's like, okay, like it's just they learn stuff in science, like they're thinking about it and they're just trying to, you know. And I used to do the same thing with my father, and he was just like, I'm trying to concentrate. So it wasn't great. But you know, my daughter will literally say to me, Mom, I don't care if you're right. Like people will make fun of me if I think 9/11 is an inside job. You know, like I just don't waste my time with your truth. I'm trying to fit in.
Yeah.
So,
I can respect that.
yeah, that's what I said. I was like, you know what? Just be honest. That's totally fine. You're probably right.
Well, yeah. It's good that she's speaking her mind, though, that, you know,
Yeah.
because there's a lot of parents out there that's like, no, you know, you just don't be like that. And but I mean, you don't see the other side of it. And things have changed. Things are a lot different now than.
I'm
when
kind
we
of
were
taking
young.
a different approach as a parent. I'm trying to be all the bad things that I don't want my kids to get involved with. So
This
I
is
embarrass
what
them.
happens when you get drunk.
Yeah, I want to embarrass them and make them think that, like, oh man, I don't want to be like him. He's a weirdo.
He's
Dad's drinking
throwing
and
up in
making
the
a
toilet
scene.
again.
Dad's sleeping around and drinking all the time. We're not going to be like that.
Dad, is that a needle in your arm?
That's an
So
interesting approach. Most
But
people
I
are
don't
like, I'm
really
going to be a
care.
hero. And a hero
No.
like, I'm going to show you.
I'm taking the easy route. I'm a sleaze
you're gonna be
bag.
the object lesson.
Yeah. We don't want to be with a man like my dad. He was a sleaze bag. We're gonna find a good guy.
That does actually work quite a bit. Like I'm the youngest
hoping
of
so.
9, and I really like the example was enough for me. I'm just like, oh my gosh. I kind of overcompensated because everybody dropped out and I dropped out and then I ended up at Harvard. I was like, I guess this is the right thing. So my father cautioned me against it. He was like, they'll turn you into a socialist and you don't want to contribute to this world anyway. And now I cannot believe it. I'm completely full circle. I totally agree. Like I tell my kids, I do not care if you go to college. It does not matter to me. I don't need you to contribute to this world. It might even be immoral. God forbid you pay taxes. That would be terrible. So get your chicken, grow your chickens.
Turn this up a little bit real quick.
Yeah.
I forgot I have the volume kind of low. Hopefully I can change that in the recording and it's not gonna affect it.
Oh, we're good.
Oh, I hope I have the right mic. If you think it's low.
Oh, we should be fine.
It's
think we'll
better
be
than I
fine.
thought it was. I thought it was a lot lower.
We should be fine.
Yeah, I think so.
You're the only guest to show up so far. I guess nobody loves
Oh.
me.
Well, I have a 7:00. I'm dancing at 2 weddings tonight, as they say.
2 weddings?
No, it's just an
Oh.
expression, and I can't seem to put my finger on it, but it's something like never dance at 2 weddings, or
What does that mean?
I think it means it's like bad luck. Maybe you overextended, or you're looking forward to the next thing, or you've got to leave early. But
Oh,
my
that makes sense,
7:00
too.
was a prior engagement.
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
I gave this notice to you very last minute. I just wanted to extend it
No,
out.
We're always happy to have you, no matter
Yeah.
what. If you're here for
Yeah,
5
it's-
minutes or an hour, like we love having
We'll
you.
take
either
it.
way.
Yeah, our
Super
listeners
fun.
love you. Your
And
listeners
I never
love
stop talking. So, like that 20 minutes, you know, that could be somebody else's hour and a half.
And it was interesting because I was thinking today, I was, scrolling through some podcasts to listen to, and I was, doing work and stuff, and I was like, I haven't listened to Monica in a little while. I'm gonna put that on.
How
And
dare
here,
you?
And here you are.
Oh, I actually want to know about that. So, do you get like, is it just exhausting? We continue to grow. We have our free stuff. We have our patron stuff. We're not growing, but we used to like double all the time. And I wonder if it's just exhausting to listen. It's certainly exhausting to read the news every day. But is it just like it's so awful now that it's exhausting to keep up on it?
Are you guys like plateauing? Is what you're saying for?
Actually not. Growth is slowing, and I'll probably get a boost getting clips on No Agenda and stuff. But
Oh yeah, that's awesome.
it
And coming
could
on
be-
here too, which is huge.
No, and
that is huge. Actually, when we put our Swapcast in our feed, you guys are always up there in the top. Like if our top 10 downloads of all time, you have 2 shows.
what?
Oh, that's so awesome.
Oh, thank you to your audience.
Yeah.
'cause
Yeah,
Thanks,
they love you.
Propaganda
That is
Report listeners.
super
We love
surprising.
you.
I don't know. Sometimes I don't know how anybody listens to us. 'cause
Yeah, we're
it's-
so stupid. It's ridiculous.
we owe it all to the guests. We owe it all to
Whatever,
people
you
like
have
you,
magic.
honestly.
It's the
What's that,
magic.
Monica?
It's the magic.
It
have
is.
Magic.
It's
We
this
click.
right here. It just
Yeah.
showed up. The magic ball.
Somehow you can put electricity between a piece of glass in your hand and you don't get shocked. That's magic.
Hey, you haven't been on since we got the redo studio, huh? Is
No,
this
I
on there?
absolutely love it. I'm trying to see if I have a little treat here. Let me see if you hold on.
My wife built all that. She did that all by herself. She's a maniac.
She
Very
did a
talented lady.
fantastic job.
Really?
Yeah, she did all that by
Wow.
herself.
Yeah, he went down a couple notches in the man book.
Oh yeah, I always do.
Because Carpenter
Wow.
Kate killed it.
Yeah, we call her Carpenter Kate because she can make all kinds of shit.
Gosh, she's
I'm just good
making
at like making
man
sandwiches and lemonade.
cakes? Dude, you're a girl dad. That's okay. Kobe was a girl dad. That's all right. Nothing wrong with that.
But I'm mainly in the nature side of
What
things.
do you expect when you're out sleeping around and drinking all?
Yeah, if you're
Yeah,
drinking and
that's
sleeping, I
true.
don't have time to learn shit.
Yeah, she has to do everything. So what's your nature angle?
I'm a wildlife guy. I'm a
Do
tracker.
tell.
I'm a reptile wrangler.
Really?
Yeah, I'm all things that are good.
Are you just making that up?
No, it's true. It's real. I used to teach wildlife conservation for
Oh.
kids.
Come here, please. Hold on. Time out.
Um,
I have 1 minute left. Oh, you don't want to be on the podcast?
is it? Whoa, that's
Oh,
adorable.
The bunny.
Look at
The
this.
little bunny.
She needs to come to our studio, or he.
That
What,
is
there
super sweet.
problems? I'm not great with the bunny, and she
That
hates
is so
human
cute.
beings. What fell out? My ear. That's okay. I can still hear it.
What kind is that?
This is a Netherlands dwarf bunny,
Oh yeah.
and she was an accident, as I think I might have mentioned to you.
So was I.
Willie. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Does seem like that. So she
I actually survived an abortion. It's a pretty epic story.
Oh my gosh. People do that, and they're normal. And
Yeah,
then
I
was
mean,
reading
I'm
an
kinda
article
normal.
about, why are you guys all down on? Well, whatever. I read an
She's got
article
something to
about-
say. Look, she's going to the mic.
She
That
wants
is
to
not a
stand on
dwarf.
something?
That is a full-grown rabbit.
Dude,
I
big
know.
rabbits are
I
pretty
know.
big.
The dwarf thing. So we got 2 dwarf therapy bunnies. I told you this, and
Mhm.
when I went to check on them, there were 6.
Oh wow.
That's what rabbits do.
Yeah,
That is
that's
what
a
rabbits
good
In the
point.
rabbit
That's
hole.
exactly what rabbits do.
I realized that the reason they do that. Yes, I literally have 1 minute. You're a good girl. Thank you. The
You got an assistant?
reason they do that is because they get eaten.
Oh.
And then I started thinking,
You gonna eat her?
I want some rabbits. I don't think she'd make good eating. She's a little skinny.
Look how cute she is. I just want to bite her face off.
Yes.
There's a thing that they say if you only eat rabbits, you actually lose a lot of weight. They're super lean.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
You can
really?
starve
if
to
you
death.
tried to survive off rabbits in the woods, you would never make it.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, is that
There's
a
not-
fact?
Yeah,
Yeah.
isn't that a
Well,
cool
that's good
fact?
news for
Thanks for
you,
bringing that up,
Mouse.
JP. That's an awesome
Yeah,
fact.
they're super lean. They call it like rabbit famine or something like that because
Yeah.
people just try to live off just eating. Because in the woods, maybe you only find rabbits and they die
Yeah.
because they starve.
Well, what do you do for fat? Nuts and stuff?
You need to
Nuts,
get like
berries,
a moose or
and-
She's being
something.
very good.
Tackle a
She's
deer.
Miserable and terrified.
What's
And
her
I
name?
have to go too. Her name is Mouse.
Mouse.
Mouse. You got a rabbit named Mouse.
I have a mouse
She
named
looks-
Rabbit. What the hell?
She looks like a mouse. Well, kind of. She's gray.
Oh,
She's.
That is so
I
cute.
can't believe she's tolerating me. We're not real close. Thank you, sweetie. Thank you.
You're gonna get kicked in the face or bit
I
or
see. I have all
something.
these assistants. It's
Yeah, look at you. You got
fantastic.
people bringing you rabbits and wine.
I got
and all
rabbits.
kinds of stuff.
And then you don't see the 2 golden retrievers there that were terrifying that poor rabbit.
Oh, I bet.
All right. Well, look, I'm late to my next thing. Love
All
you
right.
guys.
Well, thank you for dropping in.
Yes,
We
thank
love
you
you,
so much.
Monica.
Such a pleasure.
Always. Well, that was the great Monica Perez
That
of
was
the
the great
Propaganda
Monica Perez.
Report.
I honestly love talking to her. I feel like I should have answered a question a little bit better, but
What was her question?
she was worried about her show being exhausting or something. But hey,
Oh, yeah.
if-
We didn't even
Monica,
really give her
if
an
you,
answer.
if you do listen to the show, absolutely not. It's not exhausting. It's just it depends on what you're in the mood for, right?
Yeah,
Like-
everybody's moody right now, and the politics stuff is people are a little defeated, I think, and they're like, I want to take a break or I'm going to hang myself. But I think when it comes to information, politics
Oh, yeah.
wise, or world news, no better place to go than the Propaganda Report.
Absolutely. And
Brad
it's never
Binkley.
one full subject. Like they
Yeah.
hit several subjects. I heard one about Colorado today that I had no idea.
Oh, really? I'm going to check that out.
Excuse me. They're holding a study. I'll tell you right now. This is the beauty of it. I'm right here with you.
Oh, hey, hi.
And this was on her show.
Cheers
earlier
to being
today.
right here with
Hey,
us.
right here with us.
Don't show that brand. They don't pay us.
Sorry, it's just a blue orange. What? A blue can? How many? of these have I
Somebody's
had?
had something to drink.
I gotta hold a goddamn spider later.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Anyways, the riots.
Yes.
Colorado's holding a study to separate good protesters, regular, peaceful protesters versus people who are there to rile people up and be bad.
Ooh, protesters.
Rioters, it's basically
and
protesters,
instigators.
like real protesters versus instigators. Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
And what I thought about that is like, why would they even bother with the study if they're not expecting it to happen again?
Or maybe they just know it's going to happen again because they already have plans to make it happen again.
Something. Yeah. They said there's three things there. There's the police, there's the good protesters, peaceful protesters, and basically rioters.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Some bitch.
Weird.
Some
I think
bitch.
something's coming.
Yeah. Go check out the Propaganda Report. Monica Perez, Brad Binkley. They do a great job.
Fantastic.
It's on all podcast platforms. And I believe they're even on YouTube now, too. Oh, yeah. Or maybe they always were. I don't know. Talking out of my ass.
They got a badass Patreon. I know that.
Oh, and guess what? Book came in recently. Shout out to
Ooh.
our sweet, lovely, good witch,
Patty.
Patty Negri.
Mhm.
Old World Magic for the Modern World. tips, tricks, and techniques to balance and empower and create a life you love.
That's one we can read. That's our speed right there.
Yeah, look at how we got that, bro.
That's our speed.
If we do it together, like maybe we divide the pages, and then you tell me about the first 20, and I'll tell you about the last 50.
Patty and Nick Hinton. Those are the two readers right
Nick
there.
Hinton,
that
bro.
I can get
If Nick
behind.
Hinton will make me a coloring book, we'll be set.
Monica, I love you to death. You sent me a goddamn encyclopedia.
Yeah, where's it at? Point to
right
it.
there, the biggest book on the shelf.
The one holding the one
Right
putting
at the end.
a bow in the shelf right now
Yeah,
because it's so heavy.
That is a monster, and I appreciate it. But my God,
What page are you on?
I-
What page are you on?
I can't say. It's not far.
Single digits?
Dude, it's super interesting, but it's very like technical reading. I think I need to, if I
I
highlighted
just can't stop
words I
flexing.
needed
don't know
to
what's
look
going
up, so I know what they meant.
Yeah.
It'd be a book of highlighting.
You want to text me big words and I'll break it down for you?
If you got it, man.
Use it in a sentence.
What's it?
I don't know what's going on, dude, but I have like urges to flex and I don't know. I feel like my testosterone's out of the control right now. It's weird.
Feeling swole?
I feel something.
You were telling me the other day, or no, you mentioned it earlier today about you're having dreams and weird shit.
Yeah, I woke up in cold sweats last night calling out for Elizabeth. I don't even know who that is.
Elizabeth.
I know an Elizabeth like from the past, but
Elizabeth Smart? That's the only Elizabeth I know.
I don't even know who that is.
What?
Who's Elizabeth Smart?
Wasn't it that little white girl that got kidnapped in Utah and made her way home after
Oh, that's a
years
terrible
and years or
situation.
some
Yeah,
shit?
she had that. What do they call it? Stockholm syndrome.
I don't know. I didn't know
Didn't
she had that. I just know that she escaped and she was like,
Stockholm syndrome's when you have been traumatized so bad that you are kind of defending it and you kind of embrace it and just stay with it.
oh, just become with it because it's like
Yeah.
this is just the way life is now.
Yeah, kind of.
Interesting.
Yeah, that was E Willy doing a definition of a word.
Look at that.
Good luck for that shit.
I didn't even ask for
Don't
that
quote
word.
me.
You're just giving me words.
Don't- Don't quote me. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about.
Oh,
Our alien head won't come on, huh? It keeps dying out.
yeah, man, I don't know what the hell.
Did I unplug it? Maybe it's not getting electricity. Look down where the white cord goes because I may have unplugged it.
Does this have anything to do with it?
The plug? Sometimes.
Oh my God. I don't know how it started those couple of times. I don't know, man.
The battery probably.
I don't know. Am I messing with this thing right now?
Yeah,
Hold on.
get it
Bear
on.
with me.
We're taking a quick break,
I'm
guys.
a
Just
fat sumbitch too.
dig in your nose or
Just me, not two.
do something and
Hold on. Yep.
put your signal light on.
Oh, we
Look at that.
live.
Oh, now we're popping.
We live. That thing turned on like 3 times and it wasn't even plugged in.
Yeah, no, it must have just a little bit of the battery left in it. Dude, we're close, brother. We're close. I think we're at 7 Patreon members now, or maybe 6. I don't know. I'm not good at counting, but we just need a few more, guys. It's $4 a month. If
You guys are missing out on.
you're missing out
Fun
on some
stuff.
good content, there's so much crap coming that you're not gonna want to miss. It's gonna be stuff that we're not gonna share on the mainstream. So
Absolutely not.
once we hit 10, I'm sharing a really messed up story. 15, JP sharing a messed up story, and then 20 members, we have a giveaway. So we're just gonna pick a number generator. We're gonna assign everybody a number. We're gonna do it live, and you can tell that it won't be cheating because we don't do those games. And somebody's gonna win some cool TOT merch, some equipment for better podcast listening. It's gonna be a pretty cool situation there.
Mhm.
You might want to jump on in right now while you can.
I've got stories that I've never told people. Like
Same here.
the only people who know about it were the people that were there. And other than that, keep it to myself. But I'm gonna share it with the goddamn world.
Oh my Lord! He brought the Lord involved
The
with it.
goddamn world. I brought the world into it. What does this have to do with the Lord?
The Lord. You said goddamn,
Who's that?
and that concludes this episode. Thanks for tuning in.
Huh?
Yeah. So if we can get some more members, guys, it really helps out the show. It helps out our finances. It helps the funding. Even if you just want to like be a good person and donate to us the $4 and then just hop on Patreon every now and then and kick yourself a field goal.
Literally,
It's
still
appreciated.
paying off Carpenter Kate for this awesome.
Yeah, we're gonna be in debt to her for a long time. It's not even funny.
Yeah, go back and watch some old episodes and see where we used to be.
Yeah, go watch the Wee Man episode and Chuck Liddell's coach John Hackelman, and we weren't even in frame. He's like, "Can y'all lean in a little bit?" I'm like, "Oh, I didn't even realize we weren't in frame." He's seeing the fucking side of our cheeks the whole time. That's how pathetic we started out.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
things have come, man, come and go.
Yeah.
So yeah, if we could get some more people to jump on, we'll put even more into the podcast. We'll put more into the Patreon. And I mean, I don't want to say this right now, but we're going to be holding a tarantula in a couple hours, and that's going to be on the Patreon only.
I'm
If you
super
want to see
nervous.
JP talk like and squeal like a girl, you can only watch that on the Patreon.
Honestly, I can't keep looking at that tank. I'm waiting for it to crawl out, and I haven't seen it yet. I'm super.
I've been like
nervous.
trying to piss it off lately and like
No,
feed it like
no.
fake crickets and like all kinds of stuff just to make it
No.
I just want it to be ferocious when we go to hold it.
You ever feed it hot dogs?
Oh my God, what did you just say to me, man?
Because I'm afraid I'm gonna reach for that thing. It's gonna think my finger's a hot dog.
Oh,
and
okay. I see where
bite
you're going
my
now. I'm
ass.
like, what the fuck did you hear about tarantulas eating hot dogs? No, dude, it ain't gonna bite you.
I'm like, oh, the meatiest worm I've ever seen.
But remember, if it does bite them, it's good content, and you only get it on the
Yeah,
Patreon.
That's a good way to see me fling a tarantula.
I
And
just
it
hope,
will die. You can't even drop these things.
yeah.
I'm gonna do my best.
Ground dwelling tarantulas like this one cannot handle falls at all. They will die. Their exoskeleton is very fragile, and they will die. It will be a travesty. It'll be sad, but I may have to die laughing because it's gonna be funny if you kill my tarantula from fear.
I hope not, dude. I do not want to hurt this animal, and I'm gonna man up, and I'm gonna.
The thing
I'm-
cost me
dude,
like $85, bro.
I'm telling you right now, I'm gonna sit like a stone. I'm just gonna sit
We're
very
gonna-
still.
Yeah, we're
And
gonna.
if it scurries up my arm, I'm gonna bite down on my lip, and I'm just gonna cry inside really loud.
There you go.
And
It's
if
gonna
it
be
bites me, I might twitch.
No, dude, the chances of it biting you is seriously insanely low. Like
Yeah.
it's so low that it's not even worth thinking that they can't even bite.
What are
'Cause
the
when-
odds of getting struck by lightning? It happens.
No, dude. These tarantulas are super docile. That's why everybody uses them as starter ones because they make good family ones. Like for kids, and kids that like spiders. They,
Who the fuck is a tarantula
Yeah.
for the
dude, you want to
family?
know something crazy? When I used to do reptile shows with my wife and we go to these expos and sell reptiles and stuff, I would sell the shit out of tarantulas because I'd take out the Texas Browns, or I can't remember what kind of had rose hairs
Sounds
or
like a
whatever.
football team.
Yeah, Texas Browns, high school team. I'd put them on my hand and set them on the table and let like little kids see them and like realize they're not scary. And then I would just gently let it crawl over to their hand if their parents were cool with it, and they would be like, "Oh my God, Mom, take a picture!" They're all excited.
Jesus,
Dude, that guy's dead, bro. I don't have that courage anymore. I'm scared to death of all these things again.
Oh,
I don't know. My fear came back, bro. I'm scared. We're both gonna be in for
yeah,
a
you
world
seen
of
the
trouble.
teeth?
I know those little fangs are so creepy.
They're black. As
They're
night.
black, jet black, and shiny, and they sit right next to each other, and they just waiting to just penetrate.
Exactly. How do they have like a serious like bite force?
No,
Like, is that
it's
thing gonna
weak as hell.
strike my bone?
Yeah, it's
if
gonna
it
go through
decides
your
to
hand.
It's gonna go straight through all these layers of skin and straight into the bone.
Nah, dude, it's a bitch bite, bro. You ain't got nothing to worry about, and it's not even gonna bite you. I promise you. They give you so much warning when they're gonna bite too.
I'm getting
They-
anxiety
They
over
stick
this
their
shit.
front legs up and they like do a little warning, and then they kind of lean
So
forward.
at that point, flick it.
If that happens, bro, I'm gonna cup it off you as quick as possible, and if you have to, flick it at the curtain so it has a chance. Yeah, brother.
You should just get like I don't know, get a towel ready or something so I can just be like, "Ah."
We're gonna do it on the floor, right next to the carpet, so we're safe.
Oh, interesting.
And I'm gonna put the camera down. Actually, it would look really awesome if you stayed in your seat and I just put it on your shirt and let it crawl up you.
Hell no, absolutely not. Anyways, you guys are gonna miss all this goddamn content. You're gonna miss all of it because you didn't subscribe. And those of you guys who are subscribed, you're gonna see some shit.
Think about what you spend $4 on too. Let's be like really petty about this.
Oh,
Go to the fast food. You spending at least $7 on your combo. You fat son of a bitch.
oh, way more than that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, that's about average.
Yeah.
Actually, $7 to $8 for
How about you don't eat that combo, you son of a bitch, and you spend that $4 on some
for
raw,
the entire
funny
month.
material that'll
For the
last you a
entire
whole
month.
month.
That's like 4 episodes.
Yeah, just one combo from a fast food joint. Throw it away for 1 month, and you can help out 2 broke
Throw
bros.
it away for 1 day,
One-
and you got it.
Yeah, 1 day.
You can go
2
tomorrow.
Eat a wrap, you sick fuck. You obese son of a bitch.
Jesus.
Yeah. Control yourself. God, it's disgusting. You don't eat fried, greasy shit like that. Eat a wrap, bring a little salad or something, make a sandwich at home. Stop being so disgusting.
Oh my God.
Put your combo away. And
We love you guys.
No, we don't. We
It's
hate
attacking
you
me
all,
personally
unless you're a
as-
patron.
Oh my God.
You sons of bitches. Dude, we have like 550 plus downloads a week. That's a lot
That's
of people.
awesome.
If only like 20 of them sons of bitches would just pay $4 a month, You and I would be set, bro. We could retire.
Yeah,
I'm not good at math, but
I have a very hard job. Help.
my job is actually pretty fucking awesome. I'm really enjoying my job lately. I work with some cool people. It ain't hard. It's good stuff, man.
I'm gonna give you guys a sob story. The oil field is breaking my body. I need out. I've had 2 hernias. I got sciatica pinched. My
Really?
freaking knees are hurting. Yeah, that's legit.
Why are your knees hurting, bro? What's going on over there?
Probably from squatting down, picking up heavy shit all
Oh,
the
I
time.
thought you were trying to get promotions.
No, dude, I'm I'm gonna talk to Michael about that. You missed all that, but
Oh,
they're
Michael.
gonna be writing my name on the walls.
I don't even want to know what he said, bro. He's a
You
weird,
missed all
weird
that.
bird.
You missed all that.
He's a good guy. If you have anybody like you want to have somebody watch your dog or your cat or something, he's a good for that. But keep him away from your kids and don't let him open a daycare. I don't know. I just don't trust him. He's a little off.
Dude, tonight I've seen 2 pets. One named after a snack, Trisket.
Yeah.
And one named a rabbit named after
A rodent.
a mouse.
Another rodent.
Yeah, a mouse.
Monica.
What's the spider's name?
Selena.
Selena.
Saint Selena.
So you got a spider named after a very famous.
Let's call it a
pop
tarantula. It
singer.
sounds more threatening.
Spider sounds threatening. Tarantula sounds like
Really? I call it a T
They're
ranch.
both terrible.
Sounds like something you get off a Taco Bell menu. T ranch.
T-Ranch.
Get the new crunchy T ranch for only $3.99. Oh, or you could pay for a fucking Patreon membership
Oh my
and
God,
stop
he's
being a
going in.
fat son of a bitch eating fast food all the time and put it away and donate to a podcast that can grow and love it and make even better content.
Oh my God.
Who said that? That is so ugly. Dude, you want to know something annoying? The other night I was watching TV with Kate. She's clearly not paying attention. She was on her phone, deep in her phone.
Mm-hmm.
And it was actually sunny, always sunny in Philadelphia. And I was laughing my ass off. I was like, dude, that scene was hilarious. I looked at her. It's like, see her reaction. She's just lost in her phone. I was like, you some bitch. I said, you just missed a very funny scene. Now I have to rewind it and
So you can
watch it and watch it this time. She goes, oh, okay. And she puts her phone down. She can watch it now. She's playing ball, playing game now. She go, I rewind it. I've already lost a few minutes of my night by having to rewind it. So I'm already a little annoyed. Like, if you'd have just watched it in the first place, we wouldn't be in this situation. So I rewind it. We watched that part and then that part only. Because she's like, hey, I have to go get the DoorDash food. It just arrived. I'm like, oh, sweet. We ordered DoorDash. Can you pause it? I'm like, you fucking... Can you pause it? You weren't even watching the damn show. Now I got to pause my show after I just watched the same scene again. I can't take it. It's annoying.
You guys also on the Patreon. You guys all miss E Willy's rants.
Oh, yeah. I got a lot of rants. I'm a bitch and some
This man
bitch.
goes off.
I got problems, guys, and I drink all the time and sleep around. And I sleep around with my drinks. I don't know what's going on anymore.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I don't know where everybody else is at. I invited a lot of people on tonight. No one's coming. Story of my life. I'm not. Well, easy.
You've
yeah.
had a couple of guests tonight.
Do we?
You missed one.
I missed one. Yeah.
But yeah.
I appreciate him coming by. That was nice of him. I gave him a hard time, but he's a nice guy. And the kid comment, I take it back. That was inappropriate. Triscuit's a hell of a dog too. The dog's like 45 years old, still going. Yeah. Michael and Triscuit, good people.
Michael got Triscuit when he was 3 years old. Still got it. I think it's a dead dog that's just mummified and he carries it around. He leaves it in the car with the windows up. He don't give a fuck. What is it gonna die?
Yeah, it's a stuffed dog. Go get it, Triscuit. Dog's just sitting there staring.
No,
Stuffed.
doesn't play
Taxidermy.
fetch. Guess you can't teach an old dog new tricks.
I see what you did there. All right, I'm about to be done with my first beer. We're gonna go into the second one, and we're gonna take a break in a minute. Go to some ads or ad.
Bing, bing, bing. Yes. Go get it. Go get it. You probably can't see it from here, but it's good stuff. Go get it.
What is that, JP?
That is True Hemp Science. This is the
True Hemp
bioactive
Science.
silicate.
What do they do?
A lot of good stuff you can get. Dude, that guy sends us so much cool stuff.
He
Like legit,
does.
like we got a lot of fun stuff. We got cookies, we got tinctures, there's gummies.
Tincture. I like that word,
Yeah,
tinctures.
tinctures. This is a tincture, which Before I just called it a bottle, but
Yeah, same here. I didn't even know it was a tincture.
yep, got a lot of fun stuff.
Define tincture. You know what's a word I think is funny, and I'm fascinated by them because they obviously make me feel stupid. Is I'm drawing a blank on what they are now. You know when you're in a science lab and they have the little glass bottles? What are those called? I like doing this on the
Damn,
podcast because
I'm drawing a blank now.
people are here listening to it and it's just coming straight to their brain because they're not distracted and they're like, "You stupid sons of bitches!
God
It's
bless.
called a," and they don't even know anything.
Oh, it is on the tip of my tongue.
I know, me too. I think the word's funny, and I think it's a weird name for that item.
Wow, I cannot remember this.
It's almost like it almost sounds like a dude's name. We're torturing our listeners.
Wow.
We should just do like a whole
Yeah,
segment
you
of
guys
like,
are-
remember that
sorry.
one movie where the guy had the hat and the whip, and he's like an archaeologist, and he goes all over the
Just
world.
go
and
around and just beat around the bush of
Hey,
what it
yeah,
is.
he-
I can't remember
yeah.
these there.
he's got like a state name and then like a common last name. I can't quite remember what it is, but like he like
Like a
discovered.
state, like on the border of.
Yeah, like Illinois Jackson or something like that. Illinois Jackson, the Temple of Boom. I can't remember. I just can't quite grasp it.
Temple of Boom.
All right, what the hell are those damn things called, dude? What's the glass bottle, little measuring science lab things
I
called?
know. I can't think of it. It's like on the tip of my tongue.
Fuck. God, we're dumb.
I want to
Let's
say
have a moment.
flask, but it's not a flask.
No, it's definitely not a flask, you moron. That's the little thing that you keep alcohol in. You sneak in,
I know.
unscrew the cap, and like, I ain't got an alcohol problem. Put the flask back in the pouch.
And they always take the smallest sip. It's like not even.
Oh,
a
it
shot.
almost came to
Have
me.
you ever tried to
Fuck.
pour a shot out of one of those? It takes like 5 seconds.
I think I gave that to my my groomsman as a groom's gift
yeah.
for my wedding, but I don't remember now. Maybe it was a knife. I don't know.
No, either
Or
way.
maybe it was an idea I had. I never did it. Maybe I didn't give them anything. I don't know. I'm not a good person.
I gave watches.
Nice. Dude, what is it? Oh, it almost came to me again. Oh, we're driving our listeners insane right now, especially Paul. Paul always hits me up and he'll text me randomly because he's always like 5 episodes behind. Then he'll like blast through them all, and then he'll just text me a random answer, and I'm like, "What are you talking about?" And he's like, "You said this on the podcast. This is what you're talking about." I'm like, yeah, I don't remember any of that."
I thought you were gonna say bingo.
Yeah, he's always catching all our scrubs, and right now he's yelling that word. And this is like we're in the future talking to the past. Hey, Paul, how you doing, buddy? Thanks for
Paul.
listening.
Hey, Paul.
What's that word? We can't hear you. What's it called? The
Oh,
Come on,
man.
JP. Don't make me Google it.
I'm about to.
We're gonna have to. We're gonna freaking.
Nope, don't do it. Even if we
All
end
right,
the
we'll
show
sit-
tonight not knowing, it's gonna come to me.
We'll
I'm gonna
sit
wake
on
up
it.
in the middle of the night.
We'll
I'm
sit
gonna
on it for
call
a
you.
little bit and come back to it. Oh, you know what we were talking about earlier that we didn't come back to is Indian giving. The term Indian giving.
The term Indian giving. Yep.
Yeah, that's one I can get on board for cancel culture. That just sounds rude as shit.
Indian givers.
And okay, so maybe we should research this. Let's have Jamie look it up. Jamie, can you pull that up real quick? Where did Indian giving term come from? Because if it came from the country and then they're saying like, oh, we want our country back, that's fucked up. We raided this country and took shit
No,
over.
I think it was honestly like a publicity stunt to give Indians,
Bad name.
Native Americans, a bad name.
I could believe that.
Like they're like, oh, they take stuff and they give stuff and then they take it back. It's like, no, we take stuff and we don't give it back.
Yeah. That's crazy, man.
I say we, but I'm Mexican. They took my land too. Sons of bitches. You whites.
You can call me. Go ahead and call me a cracker. You know you want to.
And where does that come from?
Oh, I know that one.
Is that cracking a whip?
Yeah, unfortunately.
It's such a
That's so rude.
Why didn't they come up with something better?
Well, it's like you in the moment. You hit me with a whip. You son of a bitch, cracker, son of a bitch.
Why didn't they call it a whipper or
Whipper.
know.
A whip it.
a cracker?
Cracker.
I don't know.
I don't know, dude. If you're
I
in the
just feel
moment,
like it doesn't cut. It doesn't cut deep enough.
well, maybe back then it
There's
did. Maybe crackers were terrible back in the day.
Racial slurs that are like, God damn, don't say that. That's
Yeah, but words have picked up momentum, bro. They get worse over time.
You
Maybe
ever been called
cracker.
a cracker like legit.
Oh yeah, dude.
being
I
pissed,
grew up in
someone
a
being
black,
pissed?
very black, dominant area. I've been called everything.
Really?
Honky.
Damn.
Yeah, all of it. White bread.
Oh,
White
that's
bread a
another
lot.
One that's like funny.
I remember when me and my buddies, it was this is not a racial thing, it just plays out that way. Me and my buddies were playing football against some brothers in my neighborhood. They
Mhm.
challenged us at recess at school. We're like, fuck, we'll play you. after school. We met up in this field. It was 3-on-3, and we beat the shit out of them, dude. They hated it. And one of them was super racist. He was like, "Y'all gonna let these white ass motherfuckers beat y'all like that?" I was
Damn.
like, "Yeah, we are."
Damn.
Yeah, it was nice, bro. It was like some white men can't jump shit.
It's just
Um,
it's just a game. Like,
I know, but there was a lot of racial tension in my neighborhood.
damn, that sucks.
Yeah, but I had a lot of black friends, man. That it was just a few bad apples.
Yeah.
There was I had tons of them. A lot of them were great people. There's just some that were just being raised poorly and had
Yeah.
a chip on their shoulder. Which
A lot of it, that's where it starts, you know.
yeah,
It's just and that's all around. Like,
yeah,
I don't know. I don't want to go down the race road tonight, honestly.
yeah. We're going down. It's my birthday.
Okay.
Let's say the most racial things we can possibly say so we can get canceled.
Absolutely not.
I'm kidding. Yeah, back to the Indian giver thing. I'm gonna look it up real fast, and I'm gonna tell you, and then I'm also gonna look up the science thing, and
Don't
then
do it.
I'm gonna give you clues, and
Don't do it.
we're gonna make it fun.
Don't do it.
I'm doing it, bro. I'm not gonna come up with it. I'm too distracted.
It's called a biometric flask. That's not the real name. I'm thinking of Bunsen burner, but that's not it.
Bunsen burner.
That's the one that burns it. Heat it up on a Bunsen burner.
All right, I'm about to find out. You ready?
Hmm.
We've been yelled at so many times by our listeners. How stupid we are.
When you say it, I am going to feel like a total jackass.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna make sure you feel stupid.
Thank you.
You're welcome. It's taking me a while to figure this out.
See, Google don't even know. This is a setup.
Oh, it just came, dude. I swear, I'll show you the screen. It doesn't say it on here. It just came to me.
What is it?
All right. So the reason why I thought it sounded like a guy's name is because it sounds like a weird nerdy guy's nickname, and it starts with a B.
Bifocals.
Are you fucking serious,
I
bro?
don't know. No, that was a joke.
Okay.
This is the first B word that came to my mind.
Everybody's yelling it right now.
You got to give me a better hint than that.
Starts with a B, and it sounds
Bunsen burner.
like sneakers.
A beaker.
A beaker, bro.
A beaker.
We did it.
It is
Yeah,
called a beaker.
we did it.
Jesus.
Man, we're dumb, bro. Why do we have a podcast? What are we trying to tell people? Not to be stupid?
I think we're trying to show the average Joe that it's okay.
There you go. I like that spin,
I'm a
bro. We're
glass
going
half
with that.
full.
I love it.
We're on your level, brother.
We're going to call this the Average Joe Podcast.
I thought this is called number 84.
No, I mean, the whole podcast name has changed now. We're no longer Truth or Theory. It's Average Joe Podcast.
Oh, the average. Okay.
Average Joe trying to get through the world podcast.
We are A and J.
A and J.
Your name starts with an A now.
Yeah.
My name
Oh,
already
well, like
started with a J.
Like our Patreon member, Eric with the D, Eric with an A. Eric with a D. I'm Eric with a D too. It's just small.
Eric.
Adik. He's got Adik.
Oh my God.
Are you familiar with the heavyweight champion of the UFC?
Not at the moment.
Okay, well, never mind then.
Why, what happened to him?
Because I have a funny impression of him.
What's
He's
his
that
name?
big African guy, and dude, I talked about him already in the podcast. Francis Ngannou.
No, you haven't.
Yes, I have. I remember when they were fighting Stipe for the belt. We talked about it. Don't make me get the listeners on you, bro. They'll rewind it and they'll look back and they'll find it. We got some loyal listeners. Whoop whoop pack.
What happened to him?
Nothing. I just was gonna do an impression of
Let's
him.
hear
What happened to him? Nothing. He's fine. I promise.
He's okay.
I didn't do anything to him.
Let's hear your impression of him.
If you don't know who it is, bro, what are you gonna do? Just laugh?
No, I'm gonna Google it
patronize
later.
me?
I'm gonna YouTube him later.
He was on Joe Rogan, man. You gotta go listen to that episode. It's a good
Joe
episode.
Rogan. He talked like this the whole time. I can't wait to hear it.
Dude, he has an awesome voice. He's very deep, and he talks like this. And I am Francis Ngannou, and I came from Cameroon. And
Really?
it's fucking
The whole
hilarious.
time?
Yeah, this is how he talks, bro.
Why is he so gentle like that?
He's just a giant teddy bear, bro. But he's a
Punches people in the
monster.
face.
He's the hardest puncher, hardest hitter in the UFC. for punches.
Damn.
Yeah, and he wanted to pursue boxing, but somehow he got on the MMA path, and it worked out well for him because now he's the champ.
This is boxing, like top notch in his.
Oh, and
Plethora
as
of
far as
MMA,
like
I guess.
a crisp, like a Tyson Fury going against him, he would get eaten alive.
Really?
But if he connected on Tyson Fury, he'd put Tyson Fury in the grave.
Interesting.
He's got power to put anybody down, but I don't think he's got the technique to hang with somebody like that, or Anthony Joshua, or any of those real
He's just
crisp
that
fighter.
powerhouse that if he catches you, it's over.
Yeah, dude.
Don't get caught.
His power is insane, bro. Like people have died just watching him punch people.
God damn. I'm scared to watch now. Maybe I
Yes,
won't
I will
YouTube.
punch a hole through your head.
That is kind of scary, man.
Yeah, but he's a cool dude. He's got a hell of a story too. He started off as like a slave, basically. Fought
What?
his way out of Cameroon, snuck to
As a
Paris.
slave?
Dude, he was like a sandbag slave, bro. One of the hardest slaves there is. I don't know all the different types of slaves out there, but I know I don't want to be a sandbag slave.
Or they just fill up sandbags every day?
You
I don't
feel
know the
you feel-
terminology.
You fill up the sandbag and you put it on the truck, and the truck takes it to the place. And I fill up another sandbag.
Damn, just all day filling up sandbags.
Fill up a sandbag in a sand dune
Probably why he's tough as
from
nails, man.
Cameroon.
Yeah, dude, you got to be strong as shit to be throwing sand around all day long. I mean, I
It's
throw
literally
salt,
just
but it is
pulverized
what it is.
rocks.
I know.
That's wild.
Hey, I thought about this the other day, and I wanted to share it with podcast listeners and maybe any young parents out there, because there's a common myth with children and babies, especially about, oh, the baby's sleeping, you gotta be quiet. Oh, tiptoe around the baby's sleeping. Shut the fuck up. The baby can sleep through anything if you train it that way.
Oh,
Okay, now listen up. Are you sitting down? I know JP's sitting down, but are you sitting down? If you're about to have a baby, or if you have a baby, or if you have a family member that has a baby, and they tell you to be quiet around the baby because it's sleeping, you tell them to shut the hell up. Because E Willy said that if you talk normal, the baby adjusts. The baby's a sponge at that time of its life, and it adjusts to its surroundings. And you're setting up a baby to have terrible sleep patterns where it has to have everything perfect to get good sleep. If you create a normal environment and not a stressful environment, and just act normal, keep your normal voice, the baby adjusts to it and will sleep right through it and have good sleep and sleep like a champ. My kids are a testament to this because this is something my wife came up with when I don't know who the hell she got it from, but she did it with our kids, and our kids will fucking sleep through an explosion. And she told me early on, like, don't tiptoe around them when they're sleeping, just normal. We don't want to disturb them while they're sleeping, but
so the idea is to keep the baby up to exhaustion to where they'll sleep through anything.
no, well, I mean, or in the bad days, you have to do that sometimes. But yeah, you don't sleep, you don't walk around and be quiet as hell. And I have a funny story to tie to this too that I was going to share. But yeah, I just want to let everybody know it's a proven thing. It works. I guarantee. It's E Willy tested and approved. I put the stamp on it. Dr. E Willy says do it. If you have a baby, even a puppy, do it with a puppy too. If you get them used to it, you get used to it, and you'll sleep like champs no matter what's going on. You don't want to have a little finicky sleeper like, oh, someone sneezed. I'm awake for 6 hours now.
Dude, I literally can sleep through a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna talk to my mother about that.
Yeah, she probably she probably dropped the ball. I'm sorry.
You partying when I was trying to sleep? What the fuck?
No, I'm kidding.
But your firstborn.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's trial and error, man. You don't know. Maybe your siblings got it figured out, and they sleep like champs. But yeah, it really works, man. All joking aside, that shit works. I am a strong believer in it, and I've seen it with my kids. I've seen it with a lot of stuff. Do it.
It just makes sense.
Do it. It's all about adjusting, man.
That does make
You're a sponge when you're a baby. You don't have to be like shooting guns the next time while they're trying to sleep, but you just keep your normal flow, and they adjust to that, and it comforts them to just regular noise, and they won't have weird sleeping problems.
Struggles there? Like, were they crying all the time, and you're like, I'm just gonna keep doing me until they fall asleep?
Because everything's just every day's a new day, and it's all adjustment. So there's just that's all they know. It's not like they knew pure silence.
Any different.
Yeah, it's not like they knew pure silence at one point, and when they're in the womb, it's still noisy as shit.
Yeah,
like
true.
I would just throw firecrackers at my wife when she was pregnant just to keep the baby on his toes.
Pop it.
Yeah, I don't want you getting too comfortable, kid. Shit's gonna get crazy at some point. But anyway, this is a funny story that I had that relates to that. When I worked at FedEx, I was delivering to a lady. Did not know it was a lady until I got there. I walked through her front yard. I get to the storm door. You know what a storm door is? The glass door. It was open, and her main door was open. I mean, her storm door was closed. Her main door was open, so I can see right into her living room, which is always makes me uncomfortable walking up to somebody's house when their door's wide open like that. I feel like they're gonna shoot me, or I think I'm a creep.
The door's wide open. There's no surprise.
Yeah, well, there's that. And I get close to the door, and it has a note on the door. The note reads, "Shh, baby's sleeping inside." I'm like, oh, okay. So what did E Willy do? Was he an abrasive asshole, or did he respect this lady? I respected it.
Did you?
I just gently knocked on the door. I was like, and then she came around the corner and she went like this to me. She shushed me. And then she did a little finger, like no thing, pointed at the sign on the fucking door that I'm clearly
Wow.
looking at and said, baby sleep. Like, bitch, how do you want me to fucking drop your package off? I got to get a damn signature. You fucking don't want a doorbell. You don't want to knock. You don't want anything.
Right there, you should have been like, you got to sign here.
I should have had firecrackers.
I didn't think you could hear
on.
me through that glass door.
That lady was so stupid, though. I'm like, what do you want, woman? You know you ordered this shit that needs a signature. I have to make
Jesus.
contact with you, or you're not getting your damn press-on nails or whatever
Did
the
you
hell
just
you
show her
want.
the thing and go like this?
Yeah,
like,
pretty
so
much.
sign
Yeah,
the
it's like I
sign
have to
motion?
fucking get a signature, lady, or I'm gonna walk away with your package.
Wow.
But the way she did that, she came around the corner like, you're stupid.
Shushed you, huh?
She shushed me and then pointed at her fucking little note on the door. And I just wanted to
You
think,
should
like,
have went through the whole thing and just be like, see you next time.
Have a good
Turned
day.
and walked away.
yeah, dude.
You hear the baby just
So
start
ridiculous,
screaming. "Wah!" She's just pissed.
Some people just don't get it, brother.
I mean, I get it too. Like, I try to see both sides of everything, right? Like, maybe
don't.
she's constant. Like, maybe this baby, what do you call it when they don't stop crying?
Annoying.
No, that's it's got a colic, or is it called colic or something like that, where they just cry and cry and cry,
Like
and
teething
cry.
and shit. They go through all kinds of weird faces like
Maybe
that.
she finally got the baby to sleep, and I might do the same thing. I might wait out front for you and be like, "Look, bro, I've had a day. This motherfucker won't shut up."
Yeah. Or just fucking leave a note saying, "Here's my signature," and leave the package, please.
You can do that.
Oh, God,
Just
yeah.
sign a piece of paper.
Yeah, if you put the time and date on it and sign it and say, "Please leave here." Yeah,
No
we do
shit.
that all the time.
I had no idea you can do that.
Really?
You can just sign a piece of paper and say, "Here's my signature. Here's the date."
Yeah.
Buzz off.
Please, a lot of people would put UPS, FedEx, USPS, whatever. Please leave my package at so and so, like right behind this Gordon thing right here. Just leave it and they'll sign it, put the date, we pull the tag, and take it with us as proof and
Okay.
put it with the little thing. Yeah,
Wow.
do that all the time, brother.
Hey, I'm sure I'm not the only idiot in the world, but now you guys know.
I just don't think about that kind of stuff because I did it for a job. But yeah, if y'all don't know that, you have packages and you're trying to fight your schedule on.
Dude,
When-
I'm gonna do that so many times now. I had no idea.
Oh, dude, you could do it for everything, bro.
I personally hate answering the door to people. When somebody knocks on my door, I look through the window, and if it's anybody that I think I don't want to pay no attention to, I just leave it. I just walk away.
Yeah, I'm the same way, bro. Like if somebody knocks on our door and the kids are like, my kids know, you better fucking shut the hell up if somebody knocks on that door. Dad, there's someone at the door. And then they're gonna get smacked. Like
they are
You go-
super quiet about it. I always see Coco like
Yeah.
peek her eyes through there, and she sees it's me, and she's like, okay.
yeah.
Like she
I'm
doesn't
like,
say
you
a
stay
word.
silent. You stay
I
away
see
from the
this little
door.
head peeks through the hole, and I'm like, yep, it's me.
Stay silent. Stay away from the door. Come tell your mom and I quietly, and then we'll figure out if we want to talk to these people or not. Because I ain't about all that shit, brother.
I've even yelled at people through the door, like, yeah, what do you want?
Really?
Like, oh, I'm selling it. I don't want it.
Hey, come in here to check on your roof.
Dude, it all started because I used to have these guys that come by. I think I've told the story before, trying to sell suckers
Suckers.
for the hurricane that happened in wherever, in Haiti or something like that. There's crackheads, dude. And they're trying to sell suckers, saying that they're for a natural disaster. And they kept coming by and they kept coming by. And finally I fling the door open. I'm like, dude, if you knock on this door one more time
What state was this?
in Utah,
Okay.
I told them, come through this door one more time and we're gonna have problems. Don't ever knock on this door again. And they didn't. But
Did you have the no soliciting sign?
no, I was young and broken. But I was just sick
Yeah,
of it, dude.
some
I'm
people
like,
have that.
every time they come by, I'm like, I don't want any. Don't come back. And they keep coming back.
What kind of people were they?
Rough. They were rough. It was a rough
Some
crowd. They were
drug money?
They were crackheads, yeah. They were buying suckers from the gas station, trying to sell them for $5 a piece. And yeah, I wasn't about it. But things like that, I'm like, just don't.
Dude, I'm really tempted to get a homeless person / beggar on the podcast, bro.
It would be interesting to hear the life story. I've seen
I'm-
some cool videos on YouTube where people are just like, dude, I just don't want to do it. I just
Yeah.
I just want to live free.
All right, here we go. I'm making a proposal right now, JP. We're gonna have to do this on location because I'm not having strangers in my house that haven't showered in a long fucking time, and they're just gonna stay like, "Hey, what time's supper?" Like they do.
I
You
still
gotta
smell
fucking
Joe.
go, bro.
It's 3 episodes later, I still smell Joe.
Is he still in here?
You're
Yeah.
housing this dude?
All right, dude. We have the opportunity of a lifetime. We're next to Denver. Let's set up a date in June on one of these weekends, and let's go remotely and just go walk up to people. We're gonna have our shirts on. Let's get their stories, bro. Make a homeless episode.
That would be interesting.
Let's see who has the most interesting
do
story.
legit have interesting stories. Like some of them just don't want to do it. Some of them have lost everything, maybe to addiction, maybe to gambling.
Let's do 5, 10, 20, 25. Let's do 25 $5 worth of people, $5 a person. We'll give you $5 if you give us a
Tell
quick.
us your life story.
Tell us what happened. How did you get here?
Yeah.
And we'll make an episode out of that. I think that show will be interesting.
Yeah, would be.
You down?
Mhm.
Hell yeah, brother. You heard it here first. That's coming in June. JP just politely, quietly said that he has to piss, so he has
Thank
to
you.
take a break.
Yeah.
So I don't think he wanted me to say that out loud,
This was my signal.
but it's my birthday, baby, and I can do what I want.
It is.
Yep. We're gonna wrap it up anyway.
me.
We've been on for a while.
Baby bladder.
Hopefully, you
JP.
guys enjoyed Baby Bladder JP. Hopefully, you enjoyed this rambling episode. There's a little bit of seasoning of Monica in here, so that's nice. But damn, bro, hang on. I don't feel right.
You okay? Is it the beer?
I don't know. All of a sudden I felt like really weird.
What's the matter?
I don't know.
You need some water or something?
My heart is racing. I have like the urge to like flip something over.
Flip something over.
Yeah.
You got an appetite for destruction all of a sudden?
I don't know, man. Hang on. I don't feel right.
Damn, bro. You okay?
That's in here. All right. We're going to action in 5. Count down from 5.
Oh my God.
Hey,
E Willy?
I don't know who E Willy is, but I can tell you that I'm the Macho Man. And I've been talking to your boy E Willy for quite some time now.
Well,
And I ain't too impressed with this body that he gave me.
oh my God, where is he?
He's with us, brother, but we don't know exactly where yet.
He was sitting there just a second ago.
I know. That's magic. This is a conspiracy podcast, isn't it?
It is.
And there you go, brother.
So you're Macho Man Randy Savage. In
I'm
flesh
the
from
Macho
the dead.
Man Randy Savage. I'm back, baby, with my Intercontinental Championship.
Championship.
I'm going to come back and get Tito Santino or Hulk Hogan, whoever's got the belt right now.
I got some bad news for you, friend.
And what year is it?
That's the kicker. 2021.
2021. Oh, my God almighty. Well, I heard it was E Willy's birthday episode, eh?
It is. Well, that's the guy we're.
Well, we're not having a birthday party. We're having a rebirth party, eh?
I guess you could say that.
Yeah, rebirth it is.
Oh my God.
Let me tell you right now. Let me tell you real good. Nothing means nothing, okay? Macho Man's too hot to handle and too cold to hold. You need to know this going into this, brother.
Man, how long have you been in there?
Oh, it's been quite some time, huh? I was hoping that Willie would put on a little bit of muscle, but he's taking his sweet ass time, and got a lot to work with here, huh?
He's got some guns. Look at those
Oh,
guns.
there's a little bit there, not much. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, brother.
In the
We're
flesh.
gonna make it better. Oh yeah.
Macho
Oh,
Man.
yeah.
Now, I gotta say, I've always wanted to meet the Macho Man.
Oh, here I am, brother.
No kidding. This is
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
This is something. And you're here with the light with the audience.
Yeah, with it
You're-
on the telescope here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. The telescope.
Oh, we got the telescope live there, huh?
Mhm.
Can they hear us talking right
They
now?
hear
huh?
you talking.
Oh, how about that, huh?
Who would you like to shout out to?
I want to call Tito Santino out right now. And Macho Man is not going to put up with him taking the Intercontinental title from me. You understand what I'm saying? And Ultimate Warrior can get it too. Yeah.
And what would you do if I told you that guy is long gone?
What do you mean gone? Where's he at?
It's been a
Where's
long
Elizabeth?
time, sir. It's been a long time.
What-
Elizabeth.
Where's Elizabeth? My wife.
Oh, I believe she's. I hate to be the bearer of bad news on all this.
Oh, fuck, man. Oh, shit. Nothing means nothing, huh? Cream always rises to the top.
Man, this is something.
Yeah, it's gonna be something, huh? Looking into the telescope here. Let me look into it now. Let me look into the camera. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, my boy came with me. This is fine. Huh?
Man, you never see Macho's eyes, so that was something right there.
Yeah.
That's a sight right there.
Yeah, brother. Yeah.
Man. So you're gonna just head out in the world and just be Macho Man? No more E Willy?
Well, I heard you had a good witch on trying to take me out of the E Willy's body, huh?
Well, yeah.
When I am too smart and too savvy, you can't get me out of here, buddy. It's not gonna be that easy.
You're gonna fight
It's
Patty?
gonna take a bad witch to get me out there.
Oh shit, a bad witch.
Yeah, brother.
We might know a couple of those. Are you getting nervous? Oh, Macho, you all right?
Yeah, brother.
Eagle, you're back,
Dude, that felt so weird.
dude.
What happened?
You were literally just Macho Man Randy Savage.
Oh, come on, bro. Stop messing with me.
Remember, you've said it several times that you have this Macho Man inside of you.
Yeah, but I was like just talking because I
I
work
just
out.
talked to him,
Are you serious?
bro. You're
Dude,
gonna see it. This is recorded.
all I remember is like I started feeling really weird, and then the next thing I know, I was like, I feel like I fell asleep for a minute.
Oh, you were definitely not asleep.
Really
You were live with a weird voice, something like that. Yeah,
weird voice,
bro. You were Macho.
dude. I am schizophrenic.
You had like long hair. all of a
Long
sudden.
hair, dude. I just got a haircut. My hair's not long.
That was something.
I'll look. I'll when I go to edit, I'll look at it and see
You're
what
gonna be
happened.
blown away.
Really. Well, anyway, thanks for listening, guys. Hopefully this episode wasn't too bad. I apologize for feeling bad at the end. Thanks to Monica Perez for coming on, making
Absolutely.
an appearance. Fuck everybody else that didn't come on, that said they were going to come on. I hate you all. Just kidding. I love you. Thank you so much for being our friend.
Thanks to finally meeting Michael, and thanks to
Oh, yeah, it's the first time you ever
dream
met
of-
Michael, huh?
of meeting Macho Man Randy Savage came true.
You're messing with me. Yeah, but yeah, cool, man. I'm glad Michael came by, Monica came by, two M's, M&M's. Follow our podcast on all platforms. Whatever you're listening to right now, if you already know about that one,
Obviously,
yes, obviously. Check out the
you
YouTube
want to
channel.
listen to it again? Listen to it on different
Yeah,
platforms.
if you want to do us a favor, if you listen to it, go click on YouTube and give us another view because all that shit counts. It seems like petty bullshit, but it all counts and it helps us grow and it helps us get out there for other people to know about us.
Yep.
So if you can, if you want to, put down that combo,
Mhm.
pass on that combo,
Mhm.
get yourself a veggie wrap, a little bit of meat, and put your $4 into something great.
Yep.
Help out a great cause.
Hit up the Patreon. Always send us the emails at where?
Truth or Theory Podcast at gmail.com.
Yes. Hit
And
us with
keep-
the ideas. Hit us with the thoughts. Hit us with the feedback.
Yeah, we love feedback. And keep in mind that new merch is coming soon. Best way to know right away is to follow us on Instagram at Real E Willy and
TOTJP.
oh,
Just like that. So simple. TOTJ.
Yeah, give us a follow. You'll
You'll
see a
see.
lot of behind the scenes shenanigans and I might have a new marketing manager / lawyer / HR for us. A lot of stuff coming, bro.
All around. Okay.
We got the show's growing. You think we're just gonna take that money, the Patreon money, and not just make more staff?
Oh yeah, dude.
We're coming with people, bro.
Yeah.
We're coming.
We're gonna
Thanks
have
for
a- We're
listening.
gonna have a young Jamie behind the screen right there.
Yes, we will. I'm 37 years old now. All right. Well, I will be in 2 days.
37.
Yeah. I feel very young mentally. Obviously, I don't act it. I'm very mature. JP, I don't know why you made that face, but yeah. So everybody out there aging, just the ones that are aging out there, I feel your pain.
At least you don't have gray hair.
Shut up,
I
dude.
say
All
it
my
every
hair is
time,
gray.
Dude, I don't see it.
Dude, all my side hair is gray, man. Like it's just,
It's literally just blonde hair.
well, I'll take it. Look at it close, it's gray. Right now, I got some color in my beard. I don't know what happened. Something when I woke up, I don't know. But yeah, it's gray in my beard too.
Yeah, you got a darker beard and a tan.
I don't know. Weird day. Just another Tuesday, brother. Thanks for listening, guys. Thanks for joining us on this silly episode. We enjoy doing the fun, silly episodes.
Yeah.
And we have a lot more cool guests coming. Actually, the next episode you're going to hear is with Ian Smith of the Fitness Man of out in the Jersey area, man. I think it's Attila's Fitness. I can't remember right now, but his story is badass, and we're going to dive down into it. It's going to be a lot of fun. I think you guys are going to enjoy it.
Looking forward to it.
And that's actually a couple of days. I forgot to tell you that. I don't know if you
Oh,
looked
I
at the
know.
calendar. Okay, sweet. All right. Now we're going to hold a spider. So if you want to see that, go to the Patreon.
I'm so nervous.
Give us courage,
I hate
guys.
spiders.
Beakers
Oh my
out.
God, it's
Woke
just-
Wolf
it's right
Pack.
there.
Woo, woo.
Why did I do it? Whoop, whoop.
Oh, oh. Woke Wolf Pack. Hello? I guess I'm late to the party, but let me turn the lights up. I don't know where everyone went, but uh, I heard that E Willy's birthday was right around the corner, so I figured I'd stop by, but I don't see anybody here. Maybe I'm early or late. I don't know, but the door was unlocked, so I came in. So I just wanted to wish E Willy a happy birthday. And I know he meant to invite me. There was probably some kind of mix up or something with the email, or maybe he got my phone number crossed over. I'm not sure, but I'm sure I was meant to be invited. So, I mean, yeah. So, I mean, I apologize for being late. That's on me. My bad. I was going to bring you a gift, but things are a little tight right now. I'm in between jobs again. But yeah, so this is kind of cool. Makes me want to start a podcast. Maybe I might just do an episode right now. Just truth or theory. How hard can it be? Welcome to the podcast. This is episode number 1. Alvin's World. It's good to be here. Let's talk about games. What's your favorite game to play? Oh, that's not going to work because there's no way to talk back and forth. Anyway, my favorite games are like first-person shooters and like that kind of stuff and such as. But like, this is really hard. I don't want to do this.